So what we're saying is that we're going to crack down on those rogue landlords that exploit the immigration system by deliberately renting properties to people who don't have the right to be in this country. In future, they'll need to check whether someone is able to reside in this country, and if they willfully flout those rules, then it will be a criminal offence.
What happens if they find someone who isn't allowed to be in this country?
If they find someone that's not allowed to be in this country, then they will be able to evict those people very quickly and without fuss, and they'll have a requirement to make sure that the people that they do rent to are able to rent the property.
I think we broadly welcome what the government has tried to do today. We still have some concerns about the wider right to rent checks and the responsibilities that landlords have to take on. But this really we see as an acknowledgement by the government that landlords need some help and need some of the powers that we've been asking for to make this work.
When these proposals were first mooted, a lot of landlords sort of cried out, well, we're not immigration officers, this is the government's job. Do they still feel that way?
That still is a genuine concern, yes. I mean, as you say, we're looking at an activity that is usually carried out by the state. You're putting that onto private individuals, people who aren't necessarily doing this job full time and don't necessarily know what they're looking for when you're asking them to assess the right of someone to live in the UK. So there are worries, but as I say, today I think the movements by the government acknowledge some of those concerns and go some way to allaying them.
We haven't actually knocked it down yet, but the door is open.
Which is issued in Gulf, because that's where they're getting the Portuguese documents.
Yeah, that's what this does. So obviously by the looks
What's that switch for?
Mind your head as you get in, okay? Because it's quite a low roof. As you got in there. Yeah, keep the hand there. Thank you. Thanks.
Morning. Hi there. Well, going to the property and you can show the conditions.
Okay, after you.
Thank you.
I've seen some with the sort of beds and sheds in the garden. This hasn't really got that.
If you look along the road, you'll see several beds and sheds all the way along.
When a house with 5 bedrooms in, not a shed in the
5
garden.
rooms.
5 rooms.
Yes.
5 rooms. Not a shed.